So here comes the play, getting pretty aggressive. Of course, the legions popped another one there. That warrior can, of course, do the same kind of thing. They have iron online here. Looks like that's the only iron they have online, but they'll get some from their friends as well. You can see the settler spam from Monumentality is working really well up here in Russia. They sent another one up here. Okay, I was going to say they must have sent another one up there. They'll have to just hope to not run into... Actually, interestingly enough, they're going to be well protected from... oh no, so Phoenicia's on their team. Sorry, I'm trying to get that straight still. They're actually pretty safe up there because Norway is a long ways away. They're going to be perfectly safe being on the coast up there. Where China? I was going to say China put their ship. They made another play. Was that commercial? Yeah, they made another play for a high appeal city in order to work more faith while they were in their monumentality. They will want to pop a campus probably in there. Let's see. Campus out here working off that. Okay. The cities gonna have to work. Oh, Pyramids is coming online. One turn away from Pyramids. They've got Great Bath on the move up here in a new city. So they're doing an Oracle. I was just gonna say, China's doing China things, and I see they're also working on the Oracle. The builder's on the way out to work on that as well with them. This builder's heading up there, so that kind of corresponds, right? You settler spam with your monumentality, but you can also builder spam with your monumentality, and then the builders basically go and build you wonders. So just kind of the early monumentality run is a big. Oh, he's got to be careful here. Is that? Yeah, Kree. China's got to be careful of this Kree guy here. If he pops out here, might be in trouble. So yes, the early monumentality run really synergizes well with what China can get done. Babylon has been taken down via longship, so that gives Norway a bit more flexibility. They've got their holy site coming online very quickly, and they're probably, I would imagine, going to want to... I'm surprised they didn't... I guess they just didn't have the money. I would have maybe tried to put the holy site here. And then you could have got a commercial holy site campus, maybe. Would have been a play. Would have made the holy site better, and of course gotten you to a useful +5 campus. Oh, Mega. Yeah, I was just asking a question. I was just saying I don't know the guys personally, but I'm not sure how well if you know Vladimir at all, Mega, or whatever. But I was just saying how Rome must be absolutely loving their life with these stats. Like they just rolled a beautiful start, and things are just rolling along good. I'm sure he's also a very good player, and that's part of the reason why he's doing so well. But he's absolutely crushing this game with just some gorgeous. I mean, you couldn't do these campuses. This isn't skill. This is just thank you for the mountains. And his science has come online, and then of course getting those campuses built is giving his pen and brush a lot of help as well. But certainly the beginnings of our first major confrontations coming online, as we knew it would. We've even got some catapults coming online, so this is going to get serious between Rome and Russia in a really big hit and a really big hurry. And certainly Vladimir is going to have the tech advantage. He's getting some swords online, which isn't bad, but I would be pretty nervous about the legions descending upon my archers if I were them. He's currently champion in the CIS duel tournament, so more than a little skilled. Yeah, no, I was just saying, I don't know these guys very well, but I'm guessing Vladimir is tickled pink by the way his game has started, and he is absolutely destroying it with Rome. And if I was Russia, I would race to walls right now. I would race to limes, get my walls up. Here comes another catapult. It's going to get really contentious over there. Let's not get too distracted though. Let's take a look and make sure everybody else is having fun. Really solid start here. Got 6 cities and a couple more coming. We want to make sure we're taking a look over here because the settlers are getting spent. I called it. So I'm assuming they made an Ancestral Hall play. Yeah. So Ancestral Hall giving you another 50% bonus towards production of your settlers, and of course the Kothon's giving you 25%. And if you recall, all of these tiles right here had trees on them. These 4 and that one, and I think that's it. I don't think this one did. And so that's 5 tree tiles that got beaten down pretty quick with the builders that were on their way, and they've spammed out settlers. And so they have one down here. They've got another one here. They've got 2 more over here. They're going to come and spam the coastline. They're of course not worried about these. Look at this. That's literally what they're doing with their Okichitaos, is they're literally leveling them off of the city-state units. They're just getting into wars. Yeah.
Quickly, could you, like, when you have a sec, you don't have to do this immediate instant, but can you take a look at the religions again? Because just from my notes, I didn't get I got choral music and Defender of the Faith, but I didn't get the other ones.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, the choral music and Defender of the Faith is Norway's direction. So they're, I'd imagine, going to try and make sure they have that spread. They're going to be defensed really well. Hinduism, the Russians went with Feed the World, so they're going to be nicely growing. And lay ministry, so they're going to get bonus faith and culture in their respective holy site and theater square districts. And Judaism of China, they've gone, no surprise, +6 faith from wonders, and they're currently wonder spamming. And sacred places, +2 science, culture, and gold, and faith for each city following this religion that has a wonder. So again,
thanks, Buck.
More wonder things from China.
Yeah, that's what the China. That was the exact religion that they did in that other game I was talking about. Like, yeah, exact religion.
I feel like that's the China meta, really.
And then last thing too, like, you can keep going just to get to this whenever you can. Can you also quickly touch upon the pantheons just at some point? Not now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll do that in a second here. Yeah. So Temple of Artemis going up. So that's going to be all cities with wonders. Except for Cheyenne, I suppose. They're probably thinking about one right now. They've gone government plaza into audience chamber. But yeah, they've gone right underneath the volcano, which has exploded on them. It's thrown some science in their capital, which is not going to be too big of a complaint. But they have settled right underneath that, and they've gone theater square. They're going to get a theater square next to the Oracle here. But if they can get the Oracle built, they can get Great Bath built, and they can get that. That's going to be so much extra science, culture, and all that. So China's going to spike here shortly when you consider their religion and everything like that. So let's take a look, like he said, at the Pantheon. Is the Pantheon when you hover over this? Can you see it?
No, it's if you just, like, if you're playing a game, if you look over their cities.
Oh, okay, yeah, good point. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, because the religion's showing, so I can't see it. Oh, Earth Goddess.
Yeah, so check the religion thing. But, like, if they have a religion, you can, if you look. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just because that was their holy site. Never mind. Go ahead. Have fun.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yes, Earth Goddess. We knew that obviously from the lands. Goddess of festivals in Rome. So you can see culture on their plantations. So that's another part of the spike that they've got going here in their culture and science game, is all that extra culture on their plantations. Up here, River Goddess. So holy sites along rivers, which is basically all of their holy sites right now. So that's helping them out dramatically. Now let's just I'm actually going to take a quick look at River Goddess. River gives +2 faith adjacency to holy sites. Oh, okay, there you go. And then amenity and housing. All right. So that it just makes their holy sites that much better. So this one is a 3 instead of just a 1. That's a 3, and this is a 6, 5. Oh, it's only 2 mountains. Sorry. But wouldn't this district? Oh, is this district? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I said 6. It's 5. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's a 5. So that was a strategic play to give them adjacencies next to rivers on their holy sites. That was a smart play. Another one down here is also going to give them the same thing. That's a +5 as well because of the 2 trees. So they can get a district over here. Now they'll probably go commercial hub and get rid of that tree, to be honest with you. So there you go. Pantheons over here. Let's take a look at God of War and Plunder. I do want to take a search on that because I'm familiar, but it's not part of the base game. Great person points for encampments, harbors, and commercial hubs. Okay, so basically, you're basically a perfect for a warring type civ. The Aztecs are going to want to get busy on the battlefield, and being able to work the great generals and work the money with the great merchants is going to be key to making their game useful. Yes, the mod. So the river goddess gives +2 adjacency to holy sites on rivers. Rarely scary. Does BBG change China's ability in any way? I don't. Nothing major. They still get their 50% instead of 40% on their boosts, I believe. And they still get builders doing 20% of the original cost of wonders. We can take a double check to make sure, but give me one sec. God of the Sea, not a problem. Not a surprise getting the extra production on their water tiles, their fish tiles there. So you can see how valuable that is to them. Over here with Goddess of the Hunt, so that's an extra food and production on their camps, and of course they have 3 camps in this city alone, which is making these incredibly valuable tiles here. They have deer tiles online, extra food and production, so that's really synergizing well for them. Where else do they have camps? They have another one here, which is actually on this city. They have honey there, so this is Goddess of the Hunt is really come online really well for the Cree. Feels like everyone's gotten a pantheon that's been really useful for them. God of Craftsmen. Is that districting? What is that? Oh no. Oh, production and faith on strategic resources. Okay. Never seen that one before. So there you go. Production and faith on the. Oh, that makes sense too. Look at all this iron. So that's production and faith on all this iron. They don't know it yet, but they're going to be liking it there as well. Plus iron here. They're also going to like it there eventually someday. It makes me sad to see all of these +5 campuses still going untaken advantage of. Irish, it's good to see you, buddy. So yes, there's your Pantheon rundown. We've got one more to check out here, and fertility rates has been taken by the Norwegians. So yes, we'll take a quick look. I'm pretty sure China is relatively unchanged. What I should have done is put a link in a command to the
sorry
changes.
About this. I only have 7. I got Earth Goddess, Goddess of the Festivals, River Goddess, God of the War and Plunder, Goddess of the Hunt, God of Craftsmen, and Fertility Rites, but I'm missing one of them.
God of the Sea?
I got God of the Sea, and that was by Phoenicia. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I was in there and I missed it. China. So yes, the Eureka's and Inspirations are 50% instead of 40%. Constructed Wonders provide. So this is this is an additional bonus. I didn't even know this was here. Constructed Wonders provide an additional food, production, faith, gold, science, and culture. So that's an incredibly strong play there for China. And then you get 15% of the original cost towards ancient and classic wonders. So that's the China meta basically right there. And it looks like they've all come online. Great Bath is done. Theater Square coming online. No, Commercial Hub. Okay, I thought maybe Theater Square may be out here. Hanging Gardens. They put down a city here. Hanging Gardens. Builders. Like again, builder spam with monumentality and then settler spam with them. It's a great play. It looks. Oh, they did lose. I'd be curious to see if they lost that too. They were making a play on Temple of Artemis, and they missed out on that. which is going to make them unhappy, I'm sure. But Hanging Gardens, they're making a play on pyramids, and of course already Stonehenge. In here, they're making a play on Apadana in the capital. So that'll be the wonder in the capital that they were missing. And Oracle's online. So they're getting the wonders online in most cities. Just if Apadana works and Hanging Gardens works, Chengdu will be the only one missing a wonder. Let's take a look for. Actually, you know what we could do? Wait, sorry. You could do it here. Temple. Oops. Temple of Artemis. No, I'm nervous. Why is it taking so long to search for Temple of Artemis? Maybe that doesn't work in the mod.
Yeah, it doesn't work with the mod.
Oh, okay. There you go. I was nervous because it was like searching. Like, please don't be freezing. Please don't crash the game. Like, just I'll go look for it myself. Just don't do anything. Did Germany get it? God, chat with the eyes. Chat with the eyes. There it is, right there. Temple of Artemis. How good was it, by the way? You must have saw it when I was searching the iron, didn't you, Llama? So right beside the furs, and it doesn't look like a particularly strong one. It'll pick up this cotton. It almost feels like they made it to deny. Or what else?
Yeah, I think it's a defensive play.
Oh, the pasture over here. So it picks up this pasture. It's like a +3. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it'll pick up this pasture as well when they build it. So it's a +4. I mean, it's not horrible, but it definitely feels like a defensive play. A bunch of districts coming online here, or getting locked in anyway. Doing Germany things, of course, with the extra district ability.
One other thing about
Hansa
Germany,
commercial hub
you're
action.
talking about it.
Yep.
When does their Hansa come, or their ability? Because it's not at where it normally is. When does their ability come online to get the extra district? It's like somewhere late.
Yeah,
in the game.
it's. I don't think it's super late. It's. I think it's
like
with
somewhere around mercantilism or guilds or something. I think it's in that area, but I'm not 100% sure. It would be if you click on Frederick.
I just wasted another try in your Civ 6 revolver. I know, right?
Never mind.
Guilds.
Guilds.
It's guilds.
Yeah,
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't super early, but it wasn't crazy late either. I don't think they're at guilds yet, but they're getting close. Sorry, let me just check chat here. Is this
Speaking of that, can you pop over to the text tab on your observation
text
menu?
Yep. There you go. There's text. Irish, is this a multi-day event? And who are we rooting for? Well, you can root for however you want. You can learn a lot more about the CWC and all the things they do. I've got some commands there. You actually just did the command. This is actually a season. This is season 3. You should be able to see it up there in the corner, in that corner up there. It's the Civ World Cup season 3. The regular season's over. This is part of a tiebreaker system happening this weekend. 3 teams competing for 2 spots to get into the playoffs. The playoffs start next week. And there's 8 total teams in the game. Doomed World, you're rooting for me. Thank you, buddy. I think I got a shot. I got good knowledge of the map. I don't know. I'm a little behind right now, but we're going to make a comeback. It's going to be good. Speaking of settler spamming and city spamming, while we were away, Cree, they've done things. And they've done some stuff. They've thrown down some serious cities. They had 4 cities the last time we looked, didn't they? They had taken Antananarivo, and then they had these 3 or these 3. Yeah, these 3. They like spammed some settlers while we were away. Germany did their thing with the 3 settlers that they got out, so they're up to their 6 cities, and they have another one coming online there. Up here again, Phoenicia things. They've done their settler spams, and they're getting their cities out. They're up to 7-8 cities and still have not taken Granada. I'm surprised that they haven't made a move on Granada. Now, mind you, their main cities do not connect to the water that does connect to Granada, but Granada is still super duper uber available right now. 2 tiles you can hit it with. Still only 21 strength. sitting on warriors. They're going to want to make a move on that. Two more settlers coming online. 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll be at 10 cities here very soon. Very interesting. So let's take a closer look at the war. Sorry. No, I appreciate it though, Jesse. All the signal boosts help. Doesn't matter. All the signal boosts help. Welcome in, and you never know. I mean, I've been raided literally by people who have hundreds, or even in a couple cases more than 1,000 viewers in the past before. I've been raided by people with 400 or 500 viewers and had like maybe 1 or 2 people follow, and then most of them just disappear. Because you just never know, right? Some people the habit of just stream ends, they leave, who cares who they raided, right? And I've been raided by people with 1 or 2 or 3 people, and then they all follow, and they become friends, and they come hang out. So you never know where the next follow is going to come from. Doesn't matter if you've got 50 followers or 863 followers. The next one could be your favorite supporter. Well, not my favorite. I got my favorites already, but they could be the next one in the line of top favorite supporters. You never know where the next one's going to come from. Okay, so looks like we are down to 10 turns left in the era. Let's check out. We'll keep a close eye on this war. Let's check out what we've got for era. China's going to get theirs. They're at 65. No surprise with the settler spam, the wonder spam. Vladimir is in tight. He's going to need some mirror score. The Montezuma's probably in pretty good shape with 10 turns to go, as well as Norway. Over here, that's just to not be in a dark. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was going to say those numbers are awfully low. Okay, so these guys are still struggling. These guys might actually try to force a dark. That could be a possibility that they force a dark. To go heroic final. And then over here, everyone's still working on whether or not they're going to go dark. Could we have like a 4-way dark into a heroic or what? Pengu, like this guy right here. How you doing, Pengu? Good to see you. I heard you were streaming from the road the other day, and you hit every pothole on purpose. And apparently that's an Australian inside joke. I don't know. Moondoggy told me. You gotta watch. So, looks like the legions are... It's so funny. This looks just like a real battlefield, right? You've got your frontline melee units, and then you've got your back... crossbows. That's not going to be fun. Russia saw this coming, and they raced to crossbows. Turn 46. That's not going to be fun. It probably a little late for the legions. Those crossbows were... and a lot of them are leveled up, level 2s. So it's probably a little late for the legions at this point. Although they do have a fair amount of backline. Maybe the catapults can damage the swords. It's going to be interesting. So you can see here the crossbows made a big pushback on the legions, and the swords have taken a step forward. Although I'm onto some flat land here on these cases, so be interesting. The catapults are now on the front row. It does look like the crossbows will have run the day. Battering ram coming online. They're not giving up. Still no walls up. Interesting play. What's their yields? Yeah, their yield 74 science. I mean, with that much science, they've got to be, I would think, pushing towards something beyond legions, right? They should be like turn 47. I'm trying to get used to the timing, but I'm thinking they might be pushing towards let's go techs. What are they researching here? I was gonna say gunpowder. I was gonna say they gotta be getting close to muskets, and there you go. Gunpowder gonna come online in 3. They got gunpowder here and here. This city's gonna, they don't know it yet, but this city's gonna settle somewhere close to, probably gonna settle here and get right on that gunpowder. So they're 3 turns from gunpowder. They'll be able to get muskets going, and those crossbows will not be nearly as tricky. The one thing he's going to want to not do, though, is lose a whole bunch of these legions. He's going to want to get this guy out of the way and move this guy back, and basically just use this. Oh, there he goes. He's toast. this will basically be a leveling experience. He's running. He did not predict the crossbows. I don't think. I think Vladimir is loving the game right now, but he did not predict running into a crossbow trouble, and he's gonna have to reset with muskets, I think. Yeah, wait for muskets. He doesn't have anything horse-wise coming online, so yeah, maybe he'll transition to some cursors as well. But yeah, muskets is definitely the play, and he is, as we saw, 2 turns now on gunpowder. So yeah, mathematics coming online. Anybody got a solid Petra option? We had some joking about Petra in here. This is a solid Petra city down here. If somebody came and built it, 1, 2, 3, you'd have to settle the coast probably. Yeah, you'd have to settle the coast down in here somewhere to get it all. There, right there would be the Petra city, and certainly China is the one to build it. Although China wouldn't be. Yeah, sorry, China. That it wouldn't be classic. Wait, Petra is Petra classic? Petra is classic. I never really paid that close attention. Petra is classic, isn't it? Yeah, Petra's classic. Venice. Why don't you build Petra? Come on, let's go. To heck with the monument. Let's go. Bit of a dust storm here. I occasionally do well at work. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah, I think I've actually seen a couple times where I tuned into you and you had the thing going and you were driving away. I think I've seen you a couple times doing that actually. Pingu. How did you get around to casting the tournament? I haven't heard you in the last 4 years of Civ 6. So I have played a lot of Civ 6, about 3,600 hours, a lot of it on stream. And I have a YouTube channel which is fairly flourishing in the YouTube world as far as Civ 6. And Gamer Gramps, a good friend of mine, is say hello.
I feel so blessed.
And fellow Canadian. So
I was going to say,
also
us Canadians got to stick together.
Yeah, also amazing dude because he's Canadian. He had somebody approach him about doing it, and he couldn't wait to include me because he knew how amazing I would be at it. Just joking. And so yeah, this is my first opportunity and enjoying it. And Machu play in Creeland. So yeah. Was it single player? Me, I'm not mostly single player. Mostly single player. Occasionally play some multiplayer with the community and things like that. I don't have a lot of. 1, 2, 3. Where's he taking that guy? Oh, right up to the point. There you go. Right up to the point. Squeezing in as many cities as he can. Making a great lighthouse play here. Cool. More people getting interested in our competitive multiplayer matches. Played in CPL since 2016. Great game, but I'm slowly burning out after 8,000 hours multiplayer. Yeah, I've had a couple burnout sessions on my own, to be honest with you. Like I said, I think 3,700 hours. After about 2,000, I burnt out a little bit, and then at about 3,000 or 2,800 or something, I had a hard burnout and left it for about a year. And then I came back. So I might do a little bit of multiplayer action down the road. Just to kind of learn the mod better and get a little bit better at it in order to do this. I love the broadcasting end of it. I love the talking part of it. And so getting better at doing the broadcasting would be a goal. Still no settle here. How many cities does Rome have? Still only 6 cities. So they're kind of getting a little bit left behind in the city numbers.
And I'll be happy to be your John Madden to your Al Michaels any day of the week, buddy.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
And you're doing great, by the way. You really are. Honestly, I'm sitting back here watching this and taking notes, and you're carrying it great. And other than this asshole who just keeps interrupting,
yeah, if I could get this guy to stop,
had a good
stop
flow going
me
there for a while.
Yeah. So
anyway,
Machu Picchu is about to get. I don't know why Cree thought that they could build it. China going to do China things, and they are 2 turns on it. It's going to be a ball game for them. Chengdu still has not gotten themselves. I'm surprised they didn't try and build it in Chengdu, to be honest with you, because this city still doesn't have a wonder, and of course, each city with a wonder gets that bonus with a China. Nice little theater square right here, +4. Oracle doing their thing. The stats. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was looking at the text and I forgot. You want score? What do you guys like to see? Yeah, score up there or yields? Been watching for a bit now, learning a lot. I'm glad to hear it, Pengu. So China coming up here. Nice +5 campus there that they'll be able to grab. I'm assuming they're going to settle in place. Maybe they'll just grab the +4 because it'll cost less money. So many +5 campuses on this map. It's insane. Let's check in with Norway. Still just 5 cities plus the city-state that they've taken. They have been running their... what is their... Where is he? There he is. Faith. What is his yield? He's got 58 faith a turn. He's been running a lot of builders to improve the land, but he hasn't gotten a ton of settlers out with his monumentality run. Germany still just settled in on their 6 cities. Surprised that they haven't tried to make a play for further south here. They have 3 settlers coming out, so they are going to make a play on expansion here now. I would love to see Germany go aggressive and come and try and grab this corner. Pretty defensible land around this corner as well. It'd be interesting to see them try and grab that. Not sure if they'll make a play on it or not. 2 cities here and another city on that corner. Be interesting. I will say that scientifically, double harbor adjacencies on those Kothons is coming in handy with the free inquiry pantheon. As you can see here, they've got them up and running in every city, and have gotten a serious science boom, as we talked about previously. So, taking a quick look, 4 turns. Let's take another look at the era score. Everybody, okay, so looks like we're going to look at a golden age coming out of Phoenicia. Sorry, Russia's going to need some work. 4 to go with 4 to go. 6 to go for the Cree and 6 to go for Germany. It looks like Norway and Montezuma are both making a dark to heroic play. With they're going to try to stay on that because it's very unlikely they get to a golden. Oh, I'm not lied, but I'm. Norway just lost that opportunity. They could potentially have a plan for 10 era score in the next 3 turns, but chances are they just cost themselves a dark age there. And then the Cree, sorry, not the Cree, the Aztecs look like they still have a shot at a dark, if that's their play. Golden ages are secured by the Romes and the Chinas. Dido nukes, as in literally nukes. Who knows? Dido nuke play. I like TBD positions more. Germany can culture defend, and then Diplo just nuke. Dido just nukes. I don't know. Yeah, you're thinking like as long as Tordred holds off, his team can do their thing. Like certainly Germany can do Germany things. I would like to see Germany make play on these campuses. They didn't get one here. I'm not sure if it would be a decent play or not to come in here and try to grab that campus. It just makes me sad that all these +5 campuses are just sitting here doing nothing. Everybody talks about nukes. 3 CWCs and no nukes so far. There you go, VOD viewer. I didn't know that because I haven't paid that close attention, but not a single nuke so far in the CWC. Will this be the first? Will Phoenicia, the Phoenicians, drop the nukes? Science victory is just, but down by proxy. Yeah, you just basically get to the point where you've got so much science that URL. Ooh, the walls are going up. You better be careful. You basically RL everybody else by having more science, and you out tech them militarily, right? So here comes the muskets. You can see, for those of you, especially in my community who aren't as familiar with multiplayer, just how much they stack up units. Like, this isn't even all that crazy for stacked up units. I've seen games where it's just like 15 tiles, 3 deep on both sides, just smashing heads. And the muskets are coming. The bombards are coming. They're gonna need to continue to push down the bottom tree of tech, which is, again, like you said, slowing down Russia's culture game by having to push out. I mean, they're working on some libraries, looking to try and get a general up here. So anytime Russia's doing something other than culture game, Rome is winning, I kind of feel. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Russian roulette. So let's take a look at Empire. It doesn't... So it's not showing the actual adjacencies. So there's a 9 Hansa there. There's an 8 with some solid commercial hubs. They've got an aqueduct going there. Over here, the Hansa game is a 5 commercial hubs still to come online there. Hey, Tomb Raider, Nord Stream CWC. It's happening, Tomb Raider. It's happening. Good to see you, buddy. I'm loving it, by the way. I love the broadcasting side of it. It's like a dream come true to be broadcasting anything in life. I've always been a fan of the broadcasting world. So yeah, with commercial hubs online, these will get a little better. These are in the way of districting here, unfortunately for them. The iron and the niter. So not fantastic. The Hansas over here have a little more potential. Down here, not so great either. So there was definitely not a dream setup with the Hansas, but can't complain. I mean, you can't complain, but hey, Tom Brady. Tomb Raider Tom Brady. I get it. So, yeah, I don't know why the Empire is not showing. I guess it's just part of the mods in that only certain things work as much as you'd like them to. Let's take a look at our score. Go back up in here. Yeah, Cree went real wide and has allowed themselves to creep up on the score. Yield-wise, you're still looking at a dominant Vlad, and then China's making their culture play now. China's culture play started to really come online there. Sorry, how many? 2 turns. Okay. Time clock. Who do you think is the best choice for winning this game? It's tough. I feel like Rome's really quick start is helping them a lot on this front, and it's slowing down Russia. And I feel like Russia was probably one of the victory conditions for TBD. I feel like Russia was probably their main play on a victory condition, particularly because I believe Tordred might be their best player, or he's like a really high-end top player, I believe, right? And so this on their doorstep, I feel like this is slowing down the best option that they had. And then China is able to Sim City over here. In fact, they still have some room for more Sim Citying if they get more settlers out. They're still at the end. of what's their current faith? They're still at the end of their monumentality run. If they could ever get another settler out. They've been spamming builders to do their wonder spamming, but yeah, we'll have to see. Is there a specific way you can win? It's just like normal Civ. You can, well, I think a lot of the games just end into CC because it's inevitable. Like, if one team is inevitably going to win a science victory and there's no way they feel like they can stop it, or if one team has gotten so far ahead on tech that they're like, they've wiped out one Civ and they're going to wipe out another and it just feels like there's no way to stop it, then a team can choose to concede victory. So that's it. Generally speaking, I don't think tend to see the victory screen very often. Did he delete? Um, did he get a? No, I think everybody got Golden Age, didn't they? Everybody was in a Golden Age. Yeah, everybody was in a Golden Age in Classic. But he missed his dark going into so yeah, I think I don't know if he was trying to make a darker play or not. But yeah, he's in a golden age right now in the classic era. But we're in next turn. He just missed Dark Age. I don't know if that's Dark to Heroic feels like it's still a play in multiplayer, right? I think maybe you were also Aztec when you were on the world demo screen. I saw a normal age.
Yeah, Dark to Heroic is still a play in multiplayer.
Yeah, so yeah, I think he just missed out on that if he was trying for it anyway. I was on when I was on the world. Maybe that's what it was. Tomb Raider, yeah. Have you ever seen nukes launched from a sub in a competitive game? I haven't seen more. Wouldn't have as much. I mean, Tomb Raider would be the best guy to ask, as far as I know, because he's played how many thousands of hours of competitive multiplayer Tomb Raider. So certainly the most interesting aspect. Oh wow! Now this is another wrench in the play. Is the Aztecs have gone to muskets as well, and they also have a couple knights, and have pivoted. Ooh, Russia's in trouble. Because they've got all their crossbows over here. Now they're going to need money to upgrade these to crossbows. They're going to need to get to muskets as soon as possible. Because there's 3 muskets and 3 knights on the way now. Could
you go back to the tech thing just so we have a better idea of how long they're going to take to get there? Because you're on score still.
Yeah, so on the tech side, Russia is working on gunpowder on 4 turns. Russia needs a blizzard. You were wrong when you said Russia. Well, I didn't. I was kind of like, you really like Russia's position? Like, they're behind on tech. They're squeezed up against the coast. They got no more room to expand, and they've got muskets on their doorstep. And now the Aztecs have come to make a play as well. Score wise, yeah, like look at wow. So let's take a look here at what things are happening. But you can see here 146 culture. China's doing China things. They've gone with a pen brush again on their golden age, as well as Trajan. So big time plays there. Montezuma's in a normal age, and I think, yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Harold went in a normal age as well. So China and Rome carrying the water for CC, and TBD is not doing too bad. Kree's actually got a bit of a culture play going. Pen and brush, and continuing their science play in here with the free inquiry. So all golden ages across the board for TBD, and all pen and brush except for free inquiry coming out of sorry, where are they? Further over. Coming out of here to continue their science push. And they've come up this coast. They continue to settler spam. They're up to 3, 6, 9, 10. This is 11 cities. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this would be 12. This settler here will equal 12, which is certainly a nice number. And probably the last. Oh, maybe they're coming here, I guess, right? Because there's no room here, I don't think. Oh, there is room for a city there. Oh, yeah. There is room for a city right there. Take a look at the CV. Yeah, so culture, they have started to accumulate some. They're at one culture. Team 0 is now irrelevant. Or sorry, Team 0. Team Spectator is now irrelevant, as we have no defense. Actually, technically, they're saying that we have. Wait, what? Oh no, that's the goal. Yeah, our defense would be 0. Yeah. So we lost. It's over. We have no chance. Spectators go down again. Sorry, score. So we'll take a look real quick. Yeah, Kree's making a nice play here. They've gone super wide. Germany stayed really. I'm really surprised. Now this I'm not surprised. I was wishing this had happened earlier. Nobody had made a play on this or on this, and I was hoping Germany would make a play on it because Norway and Germany both kind of restricted their growth quite a bit. Looks like Germany's going to get one more city down in here, but not crazy wide. I do like just how wide the Kree have gone here. They're what, 12 cities now? 4, 8, 10, 11 cities. 11 cities now. And I'm surprised China has not gotten a little wider. Like, this is sad for me. I mean, they're getting Coliseum here now. They're making their plays culture-wise. I don't know. There's a lot of really good land there. To me, my eye gets pulled towards that beautiful land, and I think, what?
Hey, what's China getting the apostles for? Are they just evangelizing their beliefs? Because it's just an internal religion they have, right? Like choral music, or not choral.
Yeah, I would imagine they're evangelizing beliefs. I can't imagine any other reason.
Yeah, can you keep an eye on that when it happens?
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Again, for my notes, thanks.
Yeah, I would imagine those. He probably just saved up just enough faith to grab them. Interesting that they did go pen and brush to push that culture tree when obviously with their faith production at 154 a turn, they could have done some money. But they'll just probably save up and then make a big push for monumentality in the medieval, would be my guess. Yeah, I'm just, and again, like I said, I'm a little bit like Rome. They made this military push, and they've got the bombard coming in here. This is going to be an interesting play. 3 bombards. They've got their generals, muskets. This is going to get very interesting. Things are getting mighty. Oh, so muskets online for Russia over here, but they are in trouble.